Welcome back. This is a thing. We now have APCs. You know, APCs. I don't use them very much, but they're alright. They can be used to take down turrets and stuff like that in bases relatively easily. The transport will soak all the damage, and then the people can hop out and just start, you know, destroying stuff around the base and whatnot. Anyway, I don't use it very much. This is also the first mission where we see walkers, which I tend to use a little bit more often. They're a bit slow though. Anyway, we have to establish a base, penetrate the CCA defenses, and capture the starport relic. That's literally all the info they give us. They didn't give us like a little paragraph above the mission objectives this time, which is a little bit weird, but hey, whatever. I don't really care about that paragraph anyway.
With the radar array destroyed, we landed a massive force on Venus and quickly moved to gain control of the relic. We were cocky, thinking that we'd march right through the Soviet lines. We were in for a major surprise.
Commander, we have successfully landed 4 platoons on Venus in preparation for attacking the CCA's main base at Nav Beacon 2. You'll command our troops on the northern flank. Commander Eldridge will lead the Colorado, attacking from the west at Nav Beacon 3. His APCs will lead the attack on the Soviets' gun tower.
I'm sure they will. In the meantime, I'll build scavengers.
Building.
A couple scavengers, and then a factory. So 3 scavengers, a factory, and maybe, I don't know, it depends on how much a gun tower is.
Ready to build.
We'll have to see. Gun towers are 6 apiece.
Yes, sir.
I want a couple gun towers, so maybe we'll skip on the...
Recycler here. Construction started.
Well, it depends on how much scrap we get in the process, I guess. I was gonna say maybe we'll skip on the factory for a second, but it seems like we won't actually have to do that. Pardon me, scavenger. Pardon me. Commander coming through. There's already enemies here. Hello. And this is why I want defenses. You build a gun tower right about here. Ow. Sorry. Excuse me. Gun towers are really powerful, and you don't have to worry about ammunition with them, so... 2 gun towers, and I'm pretty sure our base defenses will be set. Mayhaps we'll need 3, but... not so sure about that. We do need a factory. How many scavengers do I have? 3.
Getting scrap.
I know you're getting scrap, don't worry about it.
Building complete. Ready to move.
4 scavengers.
Construction started.
We can also have him build a barracks, which will give us more pilots. Silo, which lets you hold more scrap. You know, it's not all that terribly useful. Just use the scrap, basically.
Ready to build.
Let's see. I'm sorry, didn't know I was blocking you. Supply gives you ammunition, hangar gives you repairs, both of which are pretty good, so if I can fit them somewhere. Which I probably can't up here, so I'd have to expand my base out. Or I can try and build a comm tower, which appears I also cannot fit over here. I'd have to build it down here, which probably means I'd have to build another power. So we'll pass on that and start building tanks.
Building underway.
My scavengers are having to make quite the trip for scrap now, aren't they? Let's go ahead and move our constructor, because he's obviously in the way.
On my way.
Just head back there, little buddy.
Unit factory here.
You'll be right.
Building underway.
I also can build bombers now, which I will be building several of.
Unit complete.
When I get the money for that, obviously. They're very expensive. But we should have plenty of time. Those 2 gun turrets will defend us quite well.
This is Eldridge from the Colorado. We are encountering moderate fire.
Except for this little problem here.
You guys sure they know we're here?
Scavenger lost.
I lost a scavenger. I thought they were attacking this. No, there's some more enemies over here. I didn't think there were that many enemies, but apparently there are. Did I lose another scavenger? Oh my word, I did.
Recycler here. Construction started.
Where could I possibly build defenses to better defend that? Nowhere, really. I just kind of have to scout around here for them. And of course now I have damaged scavengers, which will just kind of scavenge in a damaged fashion.
Recycler here. Construction started.
What did I just blow up there?
Building complete.
Don't know. Can you stop whatever it is you're doing? It's a pilot. Let the pilot through. Nope. Nope. That's pilot. There you go, buddy. Swear to God. Sometimes, you people.
Ready to build. Justice, we're under send all units.
Who, what, where? I don't have nearly enough
Restate. Last message unclear.
power to actually assault the base, so...
Forces of unknown origin. Ship of unknown configuration.
Ah. That's a walker, by the way. That's also the Colorado base. Walkers, yeah, they're pretty dangerous. Just saying.
Wesley 1, we've lost contact with the Colorado. Continue with current orders and stand by for Sky Eye recon.
Sky Eye, sweet. Anyway, they're very slow and cumbersome, so you can do the whole strafe maneuver because they rotate slower than you can strafe. But if they get shots off at you, it hurts a lot. Like, serious amounts of pain start occurring rapidly.
Grizzly 1, Colorado has been destroyed. You are on your own. Mass your forces and take out that CCA base.
I don't believe there's any way to save it because the the walker is already too close to the base for you to actually get there in time to save it.
Unit complete.
No ammo now. Is this a rocket tank? Yeah, it is. Sticking me with his sandbags. And then firing that, which probably seeks. You know, they appear to be coming from this way, and there's a ton of scrap here, so...
Ready to build.
Are they all coming from this way, though? Because if they're not, this would be a massive waste of my money. Assuming I can even build a base over here.
Building.
Build buildings over here anyway, is what I mean. I have no ammo, so you guys have to deal with whatever this is. We can build some turrets out here. And then have an easily defensible situation for our recyclers, at least for a while.
Recycler here.
Sorry, your scavengers.
Lead on.
I also do really kind of want to build the supply, since I have no ammo, and in the long run, it's cheaper to build those than the actual individual packs. So, our constructor is slow as molasses. Sounds about right. That's the other tank, I think.
Sky Eye is picking up an unidentified object to the west. Stand by.
It's a walker. I already know what it is, but thank you. Eventually we can build walkers, I think. That's a tank. I'll use my genius strategy to distract him with his poor AI. There's another thing over
Another
here.
unidentified object coming from the west. We're dropping a nav beacon there.
Nav beacon. That's a turret. Hopefully they can deal with it before it gets set up. They should be able to. So nav beacons are 4. Nav alpha 2. Is that west? That is west. Don't... Ah, the walker is moving. Is my constructor finished? Has he even gotten here? There he is. Pardon me, tank. I need the
In
constructor.
transit. Building complete.
I'm picking up another one of those things to the east.
By God. We need gun
Yes,
towers.
sir.
Hopefully, somewhere we can put a gun tower. I only need the one, technically. This is too far away from the power. You have to be within a certain distance of the power to use buildings like gun towers or comm towers. Other ones that don't require power obviously don't care where you put them. You can build it back here. That doesn't do me a whole lot of good, though. May as well try and see if that can do anything. Hello? How are you? Look, it's the commander. Chase me. I have no ammo, but chase me anyway. I don't think the walkers will attack you,
Recycler here. Construction started.
but,
Building.
you know, maybe they will. I don't know. What is
Building complete.
constructor's 8? There
Ready
we
to
go.
build. Yes, sir.
I'll build one there. Can I build one? Build another one over there. Can build it there. Whoop.
No can do. Building.
Build it. Thank you. Hopefully that will be sufficient to actually defend that building.
Unit factory here.
It probably
Building
isn't,
underway.
but hey. We'll roll with it. And then, ow. There's a walker over here.
Warning.
Unit complete.
Damage critical.
Ow. Stop, walker.
Building complete.
Hide behind this. Will he shoot this? Probably. Thankfully, I have gun turrets. Is the other walker here?
What the damn hell is that?
I don't think that was a walker, but it was definitely a walker that was shooting this side.
Ready to
Those
build.
things are dangerous. You notice I couldn't even see it. So let's get
Yes,
supply. I could build a gun turret around here, but apparently I can't build a supply around here. Gun turrets are slightly smaller. I suppose that does make a little bit of sense. Ah, here we go. This'll do.
Building.
Those don't need power, so... So that flank is, I guess, set. So,
Yes, sir. Lead on. Yes, sir.
let's get everyone to follow me.
Yes, sir.
And the flank we will actually be attacking is this one over yonder on the east side, because it is technically weaker. It has a walker as well, but you'll recall that walker was at another base, which means that walker has less ammunition.
Building complete.
Although I don't know if they rebuild walkers, since we just killed one, maybe that was the one they sent at us, I
Ready
don't
to
know.
build.
And a
Yes,
hangar.
sir.
But we can build one right there, can we? That doesn't make any sense at all that we can build it there, but
No can do. Building.
there we go. Just spam the button. Ooh, that guy's actually pretty close.
Yes, sir.
You have no ammo. Is it another walker? Because if it is, it's going to shoot me in the face. Uh-oh.
Building complete.
I'll just clip through the ground there, don't mind me.
Scavenger.
Lost a scavenger. It is a walker. He's not targeting me is a problem. If he was targeting me, I could just get him to rotate, which would mean he would never shoot, but... Okay, so we dealt with that. With minimal losses, just a scavenger, which is fine. Let's head back here and repair.
Building complete.
It's slow to repair like this, but, you know, what can you do? The AI, I believe, can use these as well, but sometimes it's a little finicky to get them to just kind of sit somewhere where they could gather supplies like that. And I don't believe telling them works.
Recycler here.
They're a little bit confused. What is over here?
Attacking enemy.
Another walker.
Building complete.
So there's multiple walkers then, is there? This one's sniping another scavenger, which is irritating to no end. They also have little mortars. The mortars are actually worse than their primary weapon, so I'm not sure why you would ever use that, but whatever. How many scavengers do I have? Quite a few. Taking their sweet time gathering stuff now. Head back, get repairs, you know the drill. I'd like a couple bombers as well. 2 bombers and another tank for this group, I think, and we should be fine. This is more of a base than you probably need for this mission, but I do this in every RTS that I ever play. I do really defensive stuff where I build up a big base, you know, that I don't actually need. We'll lose another scavenger.
Scavenger.
Probably to another walker, I'm sure. Didn't think they actually built walkers like this. Oh no, it's a turret. Hello? Can't outstrafe turrets, sadly. You can outfire a turret, though. Another scavenger's under attack. Ow, that hurt quite a lot.
Building complete.
That was actually right next to our base, isn't it? Is it another turret over here? Or is there just a scout driving around back here? Ah, it's just a tank or something. Because I have no guns on this side of my base. They're on the other side of the base. It's a bit illogical of me, but whatever. Whoosh. They're sending a lot of stuff at me. I don't know if I approve of that. Like this thing. Hello. Sorry. Didn't I build a tank? Or was it a scavenger I built? Thought I built a tank, I don't know. Built one now. Look at this freaking... These are APCs, I think. But I'm not sure the AI actually uses them properly. And they appear to just kind of drive them towards my base, which is terribly ineffective. Let's go get more repairs. I guess I could have positioned these buildings better so you could repair and rearm at the same time, but whatever. It should be alright. Once we get this force stacked up enough, which should be relatively soon, we can just kind of march in there.
Building underway.
Bombers, if you recall, are high damage vehicles that are kind of slow and unwieldy. They're not really suited for fighting other things, but they're good against walkers and buildings. Because A, walkers are slow, and B, buildings don't move.
Ready for action. Falling in.
It's really easy for them to shoot at stuff like that. If you're curious what the point of repair is, it's these little starred platforms. That is the center of the AoE. Ow. Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Hello? Ow. What the heck is he aggroed onto? Ah, scavengers. Figures. Gosh darn dingleberries.
Building underway.
There's a bomber. Hello. Protect the bomber. I want to keep as much ammunition on that thing as physically possible.
Standing guard.
Now tell it to go get repairs.
Nice better.
Will it go get repairs, though?
Unit complete.
It does appear to be moving, so... Usually they're a bit finicky with that and don't actually do
Building
anything.
underway.
Ready for action. Falling in.
Building unit.
Bomber here.
Yeah, he's going to get repairs. Alright. They won't automatically do that, sadly. You do have to tell them to go get repairs, but they'll get repairs if they happen to drive by it. Just automatically. That's how this works.
Falling in. Who's next? Leon.
One more
Unit
tank.
factory here. Building underway.
That puts us at 9. We can have 10. If I get the scrap before I actually leave the base, we'll go ahead and build another one. Otherwise, we are making our way out.
Next.
Which... The crap is under attack, but whatever. We've got places to be and things to do and walkers to kill. We're gonna take hits from a walker regardless over here, I'm sure, but has less ammo, and once we get within range, we can just circle strafe it to death. So it's not too bad. Wait, what is that? Hello? Don't know what that is, but it's not mine. Leave that there. Utilities under attack again. It's that turret outside of our gun tower range. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there. And there is a red target over here. It's just a tank. Hey, you guys want to shoot this dude? I think it's once they're following me, they're a little bit derpy, but once they get into position, I think they sort themselves out.
Scavenger lost.
That's their scavengers. I could pick off their scavengers, which wouldn't be a terrible idea. Ow. It's also unnecessary, so instead, I'll just follow it while these idiots waste all their ammunition on it. Is that the walker right up here? I'm sure they have a defensive walker in their base. No, that's another scavenger. Hopefully the bombers aren't using up all of their ammo. I need them. Well, there goes some of their ammunition. They can make several shots, but not a whole lot of them. I could build an ABC to show that, but it's really not something I use all that often. Here's their base, I'm pretty sure. Hi, gun turret. Try and outstrafe it. There we go. And then go for the power. If they don't have power buildings, they can't power their gun turrets. I think they're shooting at the recycler, which is a reasonably good target to shoot at. I blew up my own cover.
Damage critical.
Come on, dudes. There you go. Get the bombers in there. Bombers do massive damage. If you recall, back up. Those are the big ones from the rocket tanks. Something's behind me as well. Those are the big rockets from the rocket tanks, and they fire those 2 at a time, so pretty dangerous, to say the least. 2 bombers can do a lot of damage to buildings, or really anything if they hit it. And we win, I think. Basically win, anyway. How much health does this guy have? I'm actually going to hop out and tell this dude to pick me up. There we go. Awkward means of doing that, but hey. And 5 follow, 6 follow, 7, 8, 9, and 2. If he has anything, but whatever. I don't need them. I believe this is all that's here. Now that we've dealt with this, there's really nothing the CCA can do. We just have to head over here to the relic site and finish the mission. Hello.
Well done, Grizzly.
Very odd
You
looking.
have struck a decisive blow for the NSDF. We are... Stand by. Grizzly 1, a platoon of CCA forces have escaped the assault. We are airlifting you to intercept coordinates. Stand by.
No.
Grizzly 1, I will relay the coordinates to you now.
They
Orbit up.
escaped. Eventually the mission will end. Eventually. There it goes. It took it ages to end, but that's that mission. Not really a difficult mission. The only thing you have to worry about in that mission, because you have bombers, and therefore the gun turrets are irrelevant, is the walkers, which you might have noticed are long range and high damage. They have dual high power lasers. I don't actually know what specific weapon they have, but they have dual high power lasers that they can fire at targets at really long range. Have really high defense, but they're really slow. They're good for assaults on bases and defending bases. That's pretty much it. If they're fighting other units, they're probably going to lose. So, bearing that in mind, I'll see you all for the next mission. Thanks for watching. See you then.